Okay, everybody, it's Lego Jeffo, and I'm back live streaming again. This time I've got a blue base plate from the Dollar Tree. You know the Dollar Tree where they tell you the prices are $1, but you get in there and it's the old bait and switch. Just like Five and Below, or Five Below, whatever it's called. But that's society, right? Isn't that how it is? We're just gonna lie. Oh, well. Forgive him, Lord. So yesterday I did a video and I mounted a bunch of minifigs on a base plate. So now I am going to do more. The only problem is I don't have any clear mounting brackets. All I have are colored ones like these. So I think what I'll do is I'll try and pick out the gray ones, and we will try and do blue and the gray, right? The blue and the gray. Batman's original colors, right? Well, pretty much original. Blue and the gray. I like Batman in blue and gray better. Not all black like they do now. They've been doing that since the Michael Keaton movies. I prefer my Batman blue and gray. But that's how that is. So how's everybody doing today? Everybody doing all right? I don't know if anybody's going to join me, but I got the chat thing here. And we'll see who's going to, if anybody joins in. I shouldn't have anything blocking. I was doing this yesterday and I had a box of tissues sitting here and it blocked. So somebody commented, a couple of people commented, but I didn't see it. So I think they might have. One person stayed a little bit. The other person, I think he probably said, well, if you're not going to answer, I'm not going to bother. So let us see. I don't want to do the Captain Americas. I already did some Iron Men. I think I've got a ton of Spider-Men still that I could do. But quite frankly, it really doesn't matter too much. So what I did was I put a bunch of mounting brackets on here, and I was able to stick a figure. Stick figure. But I need to figure out the depth of what I want. Let's see, if I go like that, he'll be a little bit over. So if I go one down, he'll be right there, like that. See, look, check this out. Isn't that cool? We're going to try that again. But I need to, because I need one space between each character. So I need a couple of these guys to come out here so I can figure out how high I can go. What if I went right there? And then I did, no, that's still not enough. How about one more down? I need to have enough room to get my big fat Fred Flintstone fingers in here. Okay, tell me how this looks. Not enough clearance. Better than I did yesterday with the Iron Man. The Iron Man, I really did a crummy job. I really did. So what I need to do is literally put one for each of these. How many spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. I'm going to have to glue all these brackets on here because they're not going to want to stay. That I learned yesterday, and I ran out of super glue. Which kind of stinks. I should have asked my wife to pick up some more the other day. She was out, and I Should have had her get some more super glue. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 2 there. I wonder if I can get one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I could move them all up by 1, I suppose. Well, let's see how this works. Let's see. Yeah, sometimes they're a bit of a pain in the butt to get on here. Oh, yeah, like this one right here. Get on there, you stupid. Okay, come on. I need one more. Yeah, we'll just put you. I don't care. Okay. That, I think is going to work good. Check that out. Huh? Check that out. That's pretty good. And then if we go 2 across like I did yesterday, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll get more. I'll get about what, 40 on here maybe? I might have to put some other heroes. I might not be able to just put Spider-Man. I don't know if I have enough. Oh, Lord. Oh, what time is it anyways? 20 of 10. So I got a little time. My friend Spice is coming over here today. He's coming over to see me around 12:30. So I've got plenty of time. Mixed adhesive. Ugh. Okay, so, and then we'll put like, what is it? 2 spaces apart is what I did. Okay, so these guys can all go. And we'll do this then. I don't know how well this is going to work because this glue wasn't honestly the greatest. Put a little of this glue on here. The glue dries clear. Come on. But it also leaves little stringy, webby things. But I can always peel that off later. Now this is going to have to sit a while. So I'll probably end up doing this and then just ending the video because I need it to dry. Because I did one of Iron Man yesterday and it did not want to stay connected. One of them did not want to stay connected. This stuff stinks, I'll tell you that. It really stinks. And my fingers are already sticking together. You can't put too much glue because it doesn't want to stay down. It tries to pop off. Like I found out yesterday. It tries to pop off. Okay, see, so that's how it's going to be like that. I did this row here. Now what I've got to do is I've got to do a cross all the way. So this is going to be, oh, I already glued that one. Whoops. See, I glued it, but it wasn't dry. All right. So we're just gonna keep it going. I don't know if anyone's gonna join me. I'm trying to get my subscribers up, my views up, my subscribers up. I wouldn't mind getting more. Right now, I think I've got 597 subscribers. I think that's what I've got. That's what I'm. I would like to get up to 1,000. My old channel, I had a channel years ago. It was called Chunky Jeffrey. And it was about good 5 years ago. I don't know, something like that. And I ended up kind of canceling it out and I just renamed it Jeffrey and Debbie's Gaming Channel. That's me and my wife. And because I had a lot of potty humor in it, pieces of poop and pee and turd and soiled underwear, stupid, gross pictures, toilets flushing, and nasty potty humor that little kids would find funny, because I'm a child at heart. So I do stuff like that, and I do videos about gaming and stuff. And I still love gaming, don't get me wrong. I still game. Not as much as I used to, but I still do video game. I will today. My friend Spice is coming over around 12:30. We'll be doing some gaming today. But so anyways, back to the channel. So I changed it from Chunky Jeffrey to Jeffrey and Debbie's Gaming Channel, and it's still up. I haven't worked on it in quite a. Hey, come on now. I haven't worked on it in quite some time. It's gonna be at least a good year, maybe. I haven't uploaded anything to it because I've been concentrating on this Lego channel here. I've been having a lot of fun doing Lego. It's a nice little hobby for me. Keeps me out of trouble. Keeps me out of the public eye. I don't go out much. I don't go out much. I'm a very private person. I wasn't always that way, but in my older age now, I'm 56, and I am now more about privacy, and I value privacy majorly. I really value people that know how to keep their mouth shut. I really do. I got a couple of good friends that are like that. My friend Dave, my friend Spice. They're good guys. I can talk to them about things and it won't end up on the internet or anything stupid like that. You know. But watching these videos and about ladies trying to find men to marry and to be with, and the struggle that women go through trying to find a good husband. And a lot of it is I hate to say it, but it's a lot of it is their own fault what they do. The men they choose, and they have to make so much money, and they have to be willing to buy me all this stuff, and you can't spend money on me and all my hundreds of kids, and a lot of the videos are about why men do not want to get married anymore. Now, I know what the Bible says to be fruitful and multiply, and blessed is the man whose quiver is full, and all that business. I get it. But I have trouble reconciling myself to the idea of what I tell a young man that would come to me and say, Jeff, should I get married? I know, we don't need to get married, but in today's society, there's a lot of bad people out there. And that's not just saying all men are bad. There's some bad women out there too. But you got to be careful. I mean, would you want to bring a kid into this world? I mean, I know again, I'm playing both sides of the field here because I do know what the Bible says about children are a blessing from God. I get that. I get that. You know. But sometimes with the way the world is, I wonder, bringing kids into this world, there's a lot of bad people out there. You know, there's a lot of bad things going on in the school systems, people being shot. Look at Charlie Kirk. He got shot. I mean, oh, now this is going to start doing that, right? Yep. Yeah, here we go again. I guess I'll have to hold this here for an hour because I put too much glue. Yeah, that don't want to stay at all. I'm having the same problem as I did yesterday now. Yeah, that don't want to stay. That's the same problem I had yesterday. It was been working fine here, but now it's being a pest. Yeah, that don't want to stay down. I'll have to hold this here a while. Well, anyways, so yeah, would I want to tell a young man to go out and try to have kids and get married and date? You know, I've been seeing both sides of the spectrum. So I don't know if I would advise a young man to even bother. Okay, that's going to stay. To even bother trying to get married. You know, it's good for a man to have a wife or for a lady to have a husband. It's good, but just be careful. Don't don't rush things. Get to know the person before, you go too far with things. And I think you know what I'm saying. Did that just loosen? And it did. Oh, you are just such a bad person. That just does not want to stay down. It's cause the baseboard. Wow. I gotta tell you, if you're doing this, you really need super glue. This stuff here, you need super glue. And again, a lot of it, oh, you're using the fake stuff. Well, the fake stuff doesn't matter. It's because of the clutch. Well, the clutch would be better if you had real. You're right, but I'm using glue, and I'm hoping that's gonna offset that. That just is terrible. So I don't know. I don't know if I would advise a young man, or a young lady for that matter, to bother with trying to get married these days. I think it's because of the baseboard has a bump in it. Because if I push it down, it stays, but if I let up, it wants to come off. All right, we'll keep an eye on it. We won't put as much glue. We'll put just a little. We'll just put a little. Yeah, I wish I had some super glue. Yeah. This stuff is okay if you're just gluing bricks, but if you're trying to make something like this, that one's gonna grip good. You're gonna really want super glue. I don't think I'm gonna have enough of the gray ones to. No, maybe. Just gonna go two over, two over, two over. Make sure I go two over. I don't think my wife has anywhere to go today. Now, Saturday. Well, first of all, today is Friday. So tomorrow she's going to Portland to see her mother. I'm going to be staying home tomorrow. I'm going to stay home. I'm not up to really, I don't feel really up to going anywhere. And I want to make church Sunday, so I don't want to spend all day tomorrow running around. I want to just kind of stay home tomorrow and kind of veg out a little bit and take it easy. Not that I have anything major to veg from. I'm home most of the time. But yeah, like I was saying, I'd like to get my video channel, my YouTube views, subscriptions, views, whatever. I would like to get them higher. I would like to be able to. It still wants to pop off. Would like to get them higher. And no, I'm not going to have enough of these gray ones. I'm going to have to use some of these other colors. I'm hoping I can get my subscriptions up. My other channel, like I said, Chunky Jeffrey, I had 1,000 subscribers and I had 1,200 videos up. Right now, I've got over 600 videos. But a lot of my videos from my old channel came because I did a lot of stuff about Scooby Doo. I love Scooby Doo. But back then, I was a little more into it. And I had all sorts of toys. I had action figures, collectibles, comic books. Oh, who's Darko Kajkar? Hello in a long time. Hello, lags, better. Wow. Sorry I didn't notice you there. Didn't notice you. I'm sorry, I've been punched over on this here. I'm making a base plate to mount figures on, like that right there. I did a couple yesterday. I did two Spider-Men, just all Spider-Men, two of these, and I did one of Iron Man, but now I'm like, I got some more Spider-Man. I'm gonna do one of Captain America because I got a lot of figures, and I need to kind of display them a little bit better. Most of them are just in a box. Well, not a box, really, a Lego head. You know, one of those big Lego silly heads. Yeah, I know. Whoa, right? A lot. Hey, saw this on my FYP. It looks cool. Oh, on my FYP. FYP. What's FYP? I don't know what that means. I don't know what FYP is. Oh, it's funny. I watch a lot of videos lately, and man, I am so out of the times. I mean, people talk in abbreviations and stuff, and it's like, what are they saying? What are they saying? It's like, what's being said? I don't know what's being said. I'm an old man. Scully. Yeah, keep that tip clear. Get it all gunked up with glue. Always keep super glue. It means for your page. Oh, okay. Did not know that. Thank you for telling me. I probably should put up a time when I'm going to do this. You know, pick a time, like whether it's every day or a couple times a week when I'm going to do these things. Maybe people would want to join me and just shoot the crap. I don't know. I just would hate to forget. I would just hate to forget. Why does super glue have to be in such small containers? Why can't it be bigger so I don't run out so quickly? And they charge so much for super glue. You get this little teeny container and it's like $4 or $5. Really? Get a welding torch, be cheaper. This will look good when it's done though. Okay, this is my last good gray one, and this one's not even the right kind I need. This is totally wrong. That doesn't even need to be there. But I've got some other colors. Kind of wish I'd put this one up here though, but so what are you making? Is this some sort of base plate? Yeah, Scully. Yeah, it's a base plate that I got here. And what I'm doing is I'm gonna have minifigures standing on it like this. They're gonna be all across. I've done it a few times in here, but it's a good way to mount minifigures. I'll put a teeny bit of rubber cement just on the bottom of the feet. You don't need to, but I do to help give it a little grip. And with rubber cement, like this kind here with the brush, you can peel it off kind of like a booger. It's not permanent. It won't stay. It won't stain the character. It won't ruin the paint. And it's a good way to mount it. And that way, if you need to dust it, you can, and you can mount it on the wall. And it's the thing. The most important thing is it's inexpensive. It's inexpensive. Now this base plate I'm using here, Dollar Tree, $1.25. All fake stuff. These little brackets, most of these I got from well, a lot of these I got from AliExpress. Some of these were just from bulk orders of stuff that I've had in the past. Yeah, I'll have to do a tour of all my base plates I've done because you can't see them here. But I've got a bunch that I've done. I should have done them all in blue. That would have looked so much better. Sort of like a mini wall of minifigures from Lego Masters. Yeah. I've only watched a little of Lego Masters. I've not really seen much of it. I've seen. I think I watched all of season 4 because I wanted to see Duck Bricks because I watch him on YouTube. I don't want to spoil that, but I watched some of season 1. But I gotta be honest, some of the characters on there, they just seemed a little annoying. I don't know. They just were like argumentative with everybody, and I don't know. It just seemed like I don't know. Just kind of I don't know. Is it me? Am I just being fussy? Am I just having a bad attitude? I mean, does everybody like Lego Masters? Am I the only person that sometimes wonder, is it a good show or not? I like Will Arnett, but I'm not used to him with a mustache. He's got to lose the mustache. Will, what are you doing, dude? Get rid of the cheesy mustache. I don't like his mustache. Batman with a mustache. Bat stash. He's got the bat stash going on. This might be a hard question, but do you happen to have a favorite set of all time? A favorite set? A Lego set. Oh, I'll tell you one I'm leaning right towards now is the one I just did, the Monster Fighters Haunted House. Now, mine's a bootlego, so I can't say it's a real one, but if you saw my video, which I put up a few videos ago, looks just like it. I mean, and it's not hundreds and hundreds of dollars either, it's like something I can afford. I would say that might be it. Actually, I really like the funny, silly monsters, the Frankenstein monster and the Dracula, and they look kind of like Universal monsters, but they're more kiddie, more child friendly. I really get a kick out of that. If you're referring to like maybe a line of stuff, I would probably lean more towards Lego City, or Marvel maybe. But Lego City I like because they got lots of different things. You got police officers, you got doctors, hospital stuff, and construction workers, and adventures, and so. But for a build, I really want to say that. I really want to say that that Monster Fighters. You'll watch a month from now, buy something else, and I like this more. Not always a creature of habit. Sometimes I change my mind. see, I'm almost done here. I'm gonna have to let this dry. That's the only problem. Because I don't think this with super glue, it doesn't take long to dry at all. This stuff, however, but I can show you guys some of the figures I'm going to be using. Get this down there. Yeah, I didn't have all the right colors I wanted. So I ordered a bunch of these that are clear. And that's what I've usually used before. Clear brackets. So it doesn't matter, right? Try to make them as invisible as possible. But when you have all the figures up here, are you really going to care? Is anybody going to really notice? I don't think so. Oh. Yeah, so I'm going to stay home tomorrow and veg out here. My wife's going to go see her family. I'm going to stay home and just relax. Maybe play a game. I've been playing Lego Marvel Superheroes, the first one. Not explicitly into Lego as much anymore, but I have a similar hobby in the form of miniature building and painting. Not sure if you've heard of Warhammer, but that's it. Yes, I know a little about Warhammer. I've got a couple of the games, a couple of the video games, uh, but I never got into the figures. But those are the little pewter ones, right? The little metal ones. Those are cool. It kind of remind me of the old D&D ones when I was a kid. I never played D&D. I never got into that, but my son-in-law, he does those pewter minifigures and he paints them with a little brush and all that. He does all that. Yeah, let me show you how it came out. Yeah, the colors are kind of stupid because I didn't plan it well. But see, and again, we'll just have a bunch of these guys staggered all the way up and down, just like that. But this is going to have to dry. That's the only problem. It's going to take a while. Give it about maybe 15 minutes. Might hopefully be dry by then. I just don't want to knock anything off. Now this glue I won't need no more because what I'm gonna do is this. Let's show you here. This is the old rubber cement there that they had when you were a kid with a little brush. Well, I don't know how old everybody is here, but yeah, so I'm hoping to get my channel up there a little bit. I've been floating around 597 subscribers for the past few days. It doesn't move hardly ever. I guess my content must stink. People gotta go, I want to see this guy. You know, I think YouTube may be more for a lot of younger folks, but I do see some older folks like myself that will actually go on to YouTube and whatever. I've been doing YouTube for a long time. What do we got? Let's see. Yeah, the transition from pewter to plastic and resin a while back, but as a long-time collector, I possess a few, and they are hard to paint. I tell you, sir. Well, they look hard. I see people painting those, and they'll have like a brush with one bristle on it, and they just dip, 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 dip. You got to have steady hands. See, the men in my family, we all shake like that. You got to have steady hands, or you're just gonna all over the place. When I was a kid, there was a comic store here in Lewiston. It was called the Pendragon, and they had all the pewter figures and the metal ones and all that stuff. They had all that stuff. So let's see, how many am I going to have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to fit 40. When I did it before, I was only fitting 32 because I had it spread out too far. Now I actually did a better job. Good for me. good. Now that I know 40 is the way to go. Good for me. So what I gotta do, these are my Spider-Men. Let's get this out of the way. Now most of these are boot Lego because I don't really want to mount the really good ones, you know. Like the new Spider-Man ones that just came out. The Spider-Verse thing. Yep, that sums the painting pretty well. It doesn't help the amount of details. Yeah. Yeah, if you want them to look good. If you want them to look good. See, like this guy here, that's a fakerino. See how my hand shakes? See that? See? I couldn't paint. Now, I'm not doing that on purpose. My hands do that. And it's not because my diabetes or anything like that. It's just how I am. Like that there. Captain Universe Spider-Man. Yeah, we ended up, my wife and I, we got the whole set of the Across the Spider-Verse series that just came out. I hate to say this, but we ordered it off of eBay. And that means, yes, you're dealing with a scalper. I get it. I get it. I'm part of the problem. I get it. But I'll tell you why, though, I did that. Because my Walmart here in Maine, because I'm in Lewiston, in Maine, in Auburn, it's about 3 to 5 miles away. They never get their stuff on time. They never put it out. And if they ever decide to put it out, it's locked behind a case. So that means you got to pick up the little phone thing. Yeah, can somebody come here and help me get this? They come over. Now, they're not going to stand there and watch you scan 100 boxes to see if you're getting the characters you want. They're going to say, oh, I just take a few and go. Well, I don't want to spend $20 and get 4 Spider-Hams or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I want to get different ones. But they're not going to stand there and do that. So Lego has made it very hard, with Walmart's help, of course, make it very hard for someone like myself who wants to get CMFs to be able to get them. Huh. For boot models, they look really nice. Yeah, I mean, let me see. Look at this guy here. I mean, it ain't perfect, right? But a lot of these, I mean, they have like, look at it, he's even got back printing. And a lot of them have side printing too. Let me see if I can get one with some good side printing here. Let's see. Yeah, like, okay, for example, this Ben Riley is a fake Reno, but look at the side. See, his legs got printing, and the back of his legs and everything have got printing. I'm sorry about the shadow there, the brightness, but hopefully you can see. Yeah, these are. I pretty much lately I've been buying just from AliExpress. I got to be honest. I'm a little unhappy with Lego's prices. They just are getting worse and worse and worse. So most of the stuff I've been doing is boot Lego. It's been fake stuff because I'm not rich. I want to enjoy my hobby of doing Lego, but I don't want to go to the poorhouse to do it. I don't want to have to. If somebody says, "Hey Jeff, where'd you get that great set?" Oh, I got it off Lego.com. How much did you pay? $300. 300. You out of your mind? Unique designs. The Lego design team could take some notice. Yeah, there are some Iron Man ones that I put up yesterday. I can't. Again, I gotta do a video, but I put some up yesterday that really put Lego to shame. I mean, some of the figures that I've gotten recently that are boot Lego ones, I'm looking around, but they're over there. They really put Lego to shame. Now, this one here, I mean, look at the back legs. They're not even painted right. Hold on. See? But it's a zombie Spider-Man in the face. But the legs, you can always swap the legs out with a better pair. But either way, for what I'm doing with them, it really, really doesn't matter. like the Fantastic Four. Okay. If you've watched any of my recent videos, the Fantastic Four set that Lego put out with the big Galactus Build-A-Fig, right? The Thing. It looks like a little kid wearing a pair of those Hulk big gloves. Remember the big Hulk gloves you'd wear? You bang them and they make sound like the Hulk. That's what it looks like he's wearing. It looks like somebody pretending to be the Thing, not actually the Thing. Like this, this Spider Ham here. See, he's got front printing and he's got side printing. If you can see, I'm sorry, the light's probably bad. And he does have back printing on the back of his legs and stuff. But the boot Legos, fake Lego people in China, they've been putting out good Fantastic Four figures, mid figs, big figs. Again, I've got a bunch of recent videos. If you want, check them out. Check them out. You'll see. And they actually look pretty good. It's like just spreading these guys out here while that dries. I'll spread these out and then I'll try and pop some of these on. But I need to see what I got. I know I've got some doubles in here, but some of them are doubles, kind of, and some of them are sort of the same, but not quite. I don't know if I want to use that one. I think Spider-Man is the character I have the most of. And then probably Iron Man would be a close second. I mean, like, look at this. Look at this one. This one's cool. Look. You got half Spider-Man, half Deadpool. Isn't that cool? Lego's not going to do that. Why? Why can't Lego do that? Why can't they? There's no reason. This one's a really unique Spider-Man. I don't know what one this is or what is a multiverse thing or something, but I like it. I like it. I don't know. Somebody could tell me, I'm sure. What's that helmet go to? Oh, I know where that goes to. That goes to that other one yesterday. I'm going to have to put that on now. I meant to leave that out. Good, I found it. Let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I should have enough. I should have enough. All right. All right. Let's try to put some of this on here. I know this is going to work well. All right. You guys got to slide over. I need room. I spread you out. Now I'm moving you. Whew. All right. Okay. Let's hope this works like it did yesterday. See, so what I do, you don't need to do this. You really don't. But I like a little extra insurance. I just touch a little to the rubber cement just on the bottom. It's no big deal, right? Just to make it tacky. And then I'll pop it on there. Give it a second to dry. This is gotta get out of here. It's in my way. Out. And then let me. And then just like this. See? And I'm gonna take some command strips. You know, the little Velcro ones. I'm gonna put them on the back. And it's gonna stay like that. Now, normally you don't need to do this. Most people would say that's a waste, don't bother, and I don't blame them. But I just want to make sure that if I walk by and I brush up against it, it might have a better chance of not falling. And I can get it off really easy. And honestly, if I'm doing all this, I don't think I'm going to be taking them down anytime soon. So it's fine. Now for the figures, I don't usually use super glue on a figure. I don't, wouldn't do that. Let me get this top row done and I'll show you. That, that's Spider-Man Noir, but he doesn't have the hat. I'm not stealing your hat. No, you're just not going to have a hat, that's all. I don't know if I lost the hat or what. Maybe I did. There are better ways to display your figures. This is more of an artsy, craftsy type thing to do. Gives me something to do. Farting around like this, you know. Get this on here. Come on. Yeah, this is gonna work pretty good. I like this Ben Reilly one. I like Ben Reilly Spider-Man. There we go. I'll do one more here and then I'll show the row. Show the row. Okay, now pick this up here. This is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And it's going to be 5 rows of 8. So you're going to have, what, 40. So that looks pretty good to me. Velcro, command strips on the back. I'll put one on this end, one on this end, and then one in the middle on the bottom on the back side. And I'll just press it against the shelf, bookcase, wall, wherever I'm mounting it. And, you know, it should look good. I mean, the other ones I did yesterday look better. Well, this one actually looks better, but it doesn't have the clear one. So, but I got more on here. I'll have more on this one. Kind of wish I had done a better job of counting them. Usually I do, but I thought I had it. I didn't think it through, I guess. I did a better job of measuring it this time. Has anybody out there, if I still have anybody here, anybody buy from AliExpress the boot Lego stuff that I love? I love Lego. I just can't always afford their prices. Sorry, Lego. Sorry, guys. I mean, you've outpriced some of your customers. You've priced out. I should say you've priced out some of your customers. It's like I know everybody has their own viewpoint of it, and I get it. Everybody has their own way, but so do I. You know, it's like not all of us are willing to spend as much. I mean, even let's say you do have the money, right? Let's say you do have expendable income where you can, yeah, I can spend $1,000 on a UCS slice of a Death Star. Just because you have it doesn't necessarily mean you want to spend it. You know, and everyone has their thing. Well, you know, the licensing, and there's this, and there's that, and everyone has their different arguments about it. And I'm not going to make this video about price. I'm not. But just because you have the expendable income doesn't necessarily mean you're like, oh, I got the money. I can blow $1,000 on that. Well, you might not want to. You might have bills. You might have children. You might have a wife or responsibilities. You might say, hey, I just would rather buy something else than, you know. about being frugal. People like to try to bring in, well, morally, it's this and that. And I don't look at it that way. I don't know what morals have to do with buying knockoff Lego. I don't know. Considering Lego stole the design basically, anyways. Oh, excuse me, they paid for it, but they gave the widow of Kittycraft pittance. So I don't want to hear about morality when it comes to a $1 billion corporation. I don't discuss that as I sit here discussing it. But this works out pretty good. Now, I have some big figs. I have a bunch of big figs, but I got some big figs over the doors and windows of this room here. I got a closet door there and a door to come out there, and I got a window here and a window there. And the door to come in, of course, it opens and closes, and I come in and out. So that door is getting open and shut and open and shut and open and shut, and it vibrates, and the figures, I have them standing up there, will fall. And I keep having to pick them up. And I'm like, well, this is stupid. So I took a little of this stuff, put it on their feet, and rubber cemented them onto the door frame. They ain't going nowhere unless I peel them off. And they'll come off. I can peel them off. It's just rubber cement. It's like what you can use for scrapbooking. Okay, I got another row. Let me pick this up here. Check this out. Huh? See that? Look at that. Isn't that good? That looks good. I like that. It's a good way to get your figures out of the way. You know, if you've got a ton of figures, and I most certainly do, it's a way to get them off the shelves, off the bookcases, where you can look at them and display them, and you're not spending all this money on a glass cabinet or a what do they call that? Acrylic cabinet where it costs a lot of money. Come on, get on. You are being a real pain. Come on. Oh, that one went on good. That ain't coming off. Glue or no glue. That is not coming off unless I pry that one off. Okay, that one's gonna go on there. That one's got a lot of extra height to it. No, that one's not going on there. This smaller one will. Okay, well, I'll do the smaller one. I kind of got the idea of this from the Hall of Armor. You know, Iron Man's Hall of Armor set that came out where you got the little display cabinets and all that. It kind of came from there. It's a good way to display this stuff. I think I'm going to have enough. I'm going to have enough figures. So that's good. This will be my third one of these of Spider-Man. I told you I had a lot of Spider-Man. Well, that one's not going nowhere either. Yeah, some of these, I'll tell you what, some of these bootlegos have a good clutch to them. You pop the arms on, you feel that connection, it goes in there, and you know you can give it to a little kid and it's not falling apart. Like all these ones are going on there really snug. So with the added rubber cement that I'm putting on here, it ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. What time we got now? What time is it? 10:30. Okay, good. My friend's still got about 2 hours till he arrives. So that's good. I'll have time to have lunch before he gets here. My friend Spice, he turned 56 yesterday. He had his birthday. I don't know if I lost everybody. I don't know who's here. Let me check this here. Live chat. Let's see who's live chat. Let's see who's here. Participants. Oh, I'm by myself. I'm by myself. Everybody's gone. Well, that's okay. I appreciated everybody that stopped in. I appreciated everybody that stopped in. I'm talking to myself here. Everybody probably had to go. I hope it wasn't the fact that I mentioned Bootlego. You know, just speaking out to people that might listen later. I think a lot more people do fake Lego than they want to admit. Because I see a lot of channels where people are posting fake Lego, like Sharky's Bricks and was it Neo 25 and oh, there's a bunch of them. Oh, what's his name? Oh my goodness, I hate forgetting people's names. Oh, he Florida Man, the guy that does Florida Man, that young guy with the red hair and the suits. He does a good job. I like him. There's a bunch of them that I like to watch. I learn a lot about different fake Legos from a lot of the YouTubers I watch. It's like I didn't know that existed. And then I go on Ali. I'm like, I'll be darned, there it is. I didn't know that was a thing. Where was I? Nobody told me. I didn't know that was out in the world to buy. Oh yeah, that went on good. Okay, can I turn his helmet? Okay, hold on. Get on there, helmet. There we go. Oh man, these are coolness. Makes me want to get more figures now. Because so many times my figures are packed away. And I can't see them, and I'll go through them like, oh, I didn't know I had that. I forget because they've been packed away for so long. It's like I'd like to see them more. I'd like to be able to enjoy them. It's also a good way for me to get to use my extra bricks, brackets and stuff, and my glue, and put my stuff to work. Not just, oh, it's sitting there in a box, big deal. It's like, at some point, I might have to consider getting some more glue and stuff. Starting to run low here. Because I'm so cool. Oh, you didn't want to stay on there. Come on. Oh, those legs don't. Oh, there we go. Woo. Come on. Get on there. There we are. I'll have one more row after this, and then I'm probably going to let it dry. Go play a game. I didn't think I'd be doing a whole one of these today, but I just kept going. Yep, I'll have enough. I'll have enough. Looking forward to this weekend. Get to go to church Sunday. I like going to church. I got a nice little church family. I've known my pastor for over 30 years. I started going to the church we used to be at before they had to close because the building was just in pretty poor shape. Uh, I've known him like since I was like, what, 20, 21. I've known him basically since I got out of high school. One of my oldest and dearest friends. Good man you can trust. I would trust that man with my life. I really would. I can't say that about many people. I don't know if anybody can say that about many people. That you know someone you can trust with your life. I trust that man with my life. I would. I really would. I love him. He's a good man. Good, strong Christian man. Good preacher. Knows his Bible. I wish I knew 1/10 of what he knows. Just 1/10 of what he knows. I got to see about putting some webs on here too. I don't know. I used a lot of my webs the other day. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. I'm hoping I can. And this one looks better because I'm doing Spider-Man and I got like a blue. I should have planned this out better. I should have used better colors when I was doing this, when I was coming up with this idea. I should have said, hey, let's use red and blues. Because red and blue and yellow, those are basically your colors for Lego, anyways. Definitely red and yellow, but blue is also a primary color. I love primary colors. Primary colors. Red, yellow, and blue. Those are my colors. A lot of people have, oh, do you have a favorite color? I have three. Come on. Come on. Get on there. There you go. Yeah, I have three. Yeah. Red, yellow, and blue. I wanted to do the walls in here. I wanted, because I got 4 walls, of course. I wanted to do red, yellow, blue, and then maybe green. Because they're all offshoots of the primary colors, right? But the way I've got this place decorated, you wouldn't even see the paint anyways. I didn't bother. It's like, why bother? Tear all the wallpapering down and paint this for what? You wouldn't see it. As I like hanging up posters. I like pictures. I like things on the wall. I don't want just a plain wall. I see a lot of Lego people. I made a city and then they'll hang up a curtain or they'll do a mural of the clouds and stuff for the city. And I know what they're going for. I get it. It's cool. But I just think it's a lot of wasted space. Oh boy, that doesn't want to do that, does it? I think it's just a lot of wasted space. It's like I want to see pictures. I want to see stuff. There you go. Get on there, you dirtbag. Let's put just a little dab of glue there. Oh my goodness, this is pretty good. But before I show it off, let's get this glue off my hands. I got a bunch of rubber cement on my fingers now. I want to see if I can add some webs. I think I might have a couple of little webs left because I've been raiding my webs. I might have some webs that I can steal. Let's see. All right, let's get you guys out of here. Okay. All right. Now, I thought thought I had one. Oh, it won't do. Yeah, he needs his guns. This Spider-Man Noir has guns. I got his guns right here. So there's one. And then there is... Oh, come on. That first one went in there so easy, please. Oh, you're going to be a pain, aren't you? Oh, I can't get that grip. Oh, there you go. Oh, that ain't coming out. All right, let's see what I got for webs here. I don't have any more of the big ones, but I got some of these little ones I can use. Oh, nope, nope, don't you come off. Don't you come off. Oh, boy. Put some webs on here. Whew. That ain't gonna. This one's stretched. Oh, this one's cracked. Oh, okay. I see. Well, we'll use the other end. I don't care. Now, oh, you know what? That one? Right in the trash. That's where that goes. I've been fighting with that one since yesterday. We're done. These are certainly cheap enough. I can buy more of these. Come on. Oh, boy. Come on, get on there. Oh, Lord. Ah, I knew he was going to come off. I knew it. All right, all right. All right, all right. I'll put more glue. Come on. Man, what a pain in the neck. Can you go back on there and stay? Can you go back on there and stay? Well, I got these big Fred Flintstone fingers. And I'm trying to do this intricate little work here. Oh, good. I got it. Oh, thank you, Lord. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Let's see about this one here. Okay, come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. That's good. Whew. Yeah, we're getting there. That's not the right size at all. That's not going to hold on. It needs to be. Oh, I see. It needs one of these little clippy things. Huh? Come on, where are you? There we go. There we go. Almost out of webs here. Almost out of webs. I used a bunch yesterday. I wish I'd saved one of them. But c'est la vie. Who do we got? Jimmy's yet again #1 fan. OMG. What's up, chat? What's up? I'm working on this base plate with different Spider-Man boot Lego figures. Let me do a couple more things and I will show you what I got. It's coming along pretty good. I did a bunch of these yesterday with Iron Man and Spider-Man. I'm just finding stuff to do with my extras. Yeah, let me show you how it's coming along here. Ugh. How does that look? Isn't that good? I'm gonna put that on the I'm gonna put that on my bookcase. I'm gonna put a few more webs though. I'm gonna put some command strips on the back. Another web here. Put some command strips on the back. Oh, don't you dare fall off. No, don't you dare fall off. Oh, you don't want to stay. You don't. Okay, I'm not going to mess. No, don't come off. No, you stay there. You stay there. Nope, I ain't messing with you. Okay, you're out of the. You out. We're not going to mess with you then. He already has one. Let's try him. Let's do you. Put this here, right there. And we'll go down to. We'll let Mary Jane. I put her on here. I know she's not Spider Man, but she's like his girlfriend or wife, depending on who you're reading, right? Depending on who the writer is. Come on, get on there. Come on. Yeah. It looks like I got another one of these. Give it to this guy here. There we go. Doop. Oh. Oh. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, what the? That's kind of dumb. What do I need? I need something else. That's what I'm looking for. Right there. think that's going to do it. There's the finished product, if anybody's still here. All the different Spider-Man that I put on there. Now what I gotta do is very carefully lean it forward, just so slightly, so I can get some command strips that I've got down here somewhere. Get my command strips. Where are they? I can find them. I know I've got them. I put them here. Okay. All right. Well, I got 3. Perfect. That's what I need. I need 3. Yeah, these command strips, they say that they can hold like 15 pounds. So, you put 2 or 3. I'm sure 3 will be more than enough. I'll put 2 at the top and 1 towards the bottom just to keep it flat. Because, if I ever want to take it off, I want to be able to peel it off. I don't want it to be stuck there like, oh, well, you're not getting this out of here, buddy. You put it there forever. Now it's stuck there. Make sure that's the right way. That there. Okay, there's 1. Okay. Rid of that. What's up, chat? WSP chat. I guess that's what's up. I'm old. I don't know all the abbreviations. So I'm old. Old. Oh, man. Okay. All right. So what I need to do is to put all this junk away and then turn everything off. Yeah, I don't have enough Spider-Man for another big one. But that doesn't mean to say I couldn't have another one with some Spider-Man on it. But for now, we'll just... come on. Come on. Okay, let's see. Let's get some of these lights here. Want to thank everybody for joining me that was on here earlier. Sorry I lost you. Thank you to everybody that joined in at the last minute. Jimmy there, thank you for coming on in. And Scully and everybody else. Oh. I'll have to do this again so we can check out how all these came out. I will do a video about the final product of all these on the wall. I've got a bunch of them already, but I haven't really showcased them that much. But I think I need to do it again because I'm adding more and more and more. So I will say goodbye for now, everyone. What time we got? It is 10:54. Oh, good. Lunch is in an hour. I'm so glad. I've been doing this for what? An hour and 20 minutes. So that's it for now, kids. Talk to you later.